Man, what up, y'all? This is DJ Erica. Now, before I get started, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. Make sure you share the video, like, and comment. Okay. So back to this coronavirus stuff, man. More news. Legendary singer BeBe Winans. Of course, you guys know them, the Winans family. In the gospel world, BeBe, CC Winans are very big, both in the gospel and urban world, just the black entertainment world. Well, BeBe Winans has reported that he did just test positive for the coronavirus, along with his mother and his brother. Man, this is getting closer and closer to home. It's very sad to hear this. He did state that he caught it while he was doing travel between New York and Detroit, because he had a friend that passed and he wanted to attend their funeral. And he said that, he didn't feel that he could catch it. He said in a post on social media prior that fear didn't drive him. You know, he believed in God and he didn't feel that there was anything to fear with the coronavirus. And unfortunately, while out, he happened to catch the virus and is currently trying to recover from it. It's crazy. Man, it's just like every time I look up, it's a new person with it. It's a new person with the virus. It's someone that just died with the virus. And it's even worse because now they're saying, BeBe Winans is 57, so he's up there, and his mother and brother has also been diagnosed with it, due to being in contact with him, and it's a shame. I'm just gonna read some excerpts because this comes from the Jasmine brand, and then I'll just go in. BeBe Winans has tested positive for coronavirus. The 57-year-old gospel star recently shared that not only him, but his mother and brother also had the virus. While he's not exactly sure how he contracted it, he says that he did travel before he begins to know the symptoms. And quote, he said, sometimes for some reason we as a people, when we look in and we see and look at things on television and various things that's going on around us, we somehow say that can't happen to me for some reason. I don't know why, but sometimes we believe that. And even myself being cautious when the outbreak started, I just did a little travel. I was actually in New York and I was like, well, I'm going to Detroit because I had a friend pass and we were having a funeral and, just did a little travel and I caught it. On March 14th, he posted a video of him at the airport and told his followers that people are being driven by fear at the time. He said in the video, and quote, he said in this video, it's like a ghost town in the airport. Fear. People are being driven by fear, and I'm sorry. Fear don't drive me. It never will. It never has. So don't fear, especially if you know who God is. He later on was diagnosed with it. Thankfully, he's has recovered. He also said that moving forward to the present day, he explains that he is now using common sense. I'm a man of faith, he says, and just raised in my mind, I'm just concrete in the subject matter that God is greater than everything. Yet and still, it's so important for us to use common sense. So being on the other side of it now, I'm just grateful that the word, I just finished my run through the whole run. I was just saying, God, I thank you. I thank you because it could have been a different outcome for me and my family. Earlier today on April 9th, he posted a video of him wearing a mask and gloves. And, that's basically saying we hope he has a speedy recovery. But just in general, you guys, this is real. I know people, there's nothing wrong with having faith in God and everything else, but it is also important for you to physically use the precautions needed to make sure that you're protected from this disease as much as possible. Because it spreads. Traveling spreads it, and that's how he caught it. And, he's saying that he's recovering from it. But I'm really hoping and definitely praying for his mother and brother. We're not sure exactly how they're doing. And I'm hoping that from what he's saying, they're saying they're doing okay, but we never know. Definitely gonna keep them in prayers. What do you guys feel about it? Make sure you guys comment below and tell me what you guys are thinking. And do you have your own experience with coronavirus? Has it affected your family or friends or even yourself? If you can, just talk about some ways that you've been recovering from it with your family. um, you know, what have you been doing? Because I know that research is building your immune system. Black folks, we have to make sure we're taking our vitamins. We have to be making sure that we are working out, building the strength in our body. So just in case we do catch this, we can fight it. So many people that's succumbing to this disease. And Tyler Perry actually also mentioned that his makeup artist, hairdresser, has passed from COVID-19, and he just recently posted that on Instagram and talked about the importance of Black people taking it serious. It's an alarming rate of Black people dying from this due to us having the highest rates of different additional ailments such as diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, a lot of things due to the food that we're eating, and us just physically just not working out, not being in shape. So I just hope that everybody just takes it serious. I know Black folks like to lean on just religion and say, oh, God is going to make it okay. But, it's nothing wrong with leaning on your religion, but you also need to lean on yourself and understand that you need to be putting in your effort along with your belief in God. You need to really be believing and taking care of yourself by yourself because, you know, it's only so much God can do for you. In order for you to recover from this, you need to physically be taking care of yourself and literally feeding yourself the vitamins and nourishment that you need to beat this. It's prayer and work, my people. So I hope this is opening people's eyes. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. You guys be safe. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later.